All right, hello and welcome from Bloomfield, Indiana, Clay City. Here to take on the Bloomfield Cardinals. This will be a varsity matchup. Got some announcements here before we get started with this game. We've got about 13 minutes or so before the tip-off. January the 15th will be senior night it will actually be for boys and girls basketball, along with the band and the cheerleaders. So there'll be a parade before the game that night. The boys will have a home game that night. The parade will begin in the student parking lot at the school there. At 5:15 is when they're going to leave. So if you want to be in that parade, you need to be in the student parking lot around 5 p.m. They're going to go through downtown, down Main Street, over to Glory Days and the post office, and then they'll come around and come down Langford Street right in front of the school. The senior basketball players, like I say, boys, girls, the cheerleaders, and the pep band seniors are going to lead the parade. And when they get there in front of the school, they're going to get out and stand in front of the school while the parade goes by them. Everyone is sponsored to either partake in the parade, get in the parade, decorate your cars and whatnot, or stand on Main Street and wish the seniors good luck and and congratulations for all they've accomplished. And once again, everybody, they've asked me to say that you need to use proper protocol, social distance, wear masks and whatnot whenever you're doing this. And but yeah, you're encouraged for all those driving in the parade to decorate your cars, honk your horns, whatever. Try to get this wrapped up around 5:30 or so the JV players can get back, get ready for warm-ups, and get ready for the game. There still will be a ceremony prior to the varsity game where the parents and seniors will walk out on the floor. They'll recognize them and that stuff. Big objectives just to have fun, get lots of people involved, honor the senior basketball players, cheerleaders, and pep band. It's a little different. This is a good way for people who aren't able to come to the games to get out and show their support. And I'm pretty sure that Elite Broadcasting will be bringing you some coverage of that along the way. And also, we'll be there for that ceremony and those games. So tune in. Once again, that'll be January 15th. That'll be Friday. Is that Friday night?
That is Friday night.
So sitting beside me tonight is the varsity girls basketball coach, Jason Senders. He's going to be commentating with me today. So we'll get some good stories and have a good time tonight.
Hey, thanks for having me. I've been excited about this all day. Got a great atmosphere here. Getting ready to get started.
A couple more dates to remember. January the 29th, the Clay City has won the Sportsmanship Award again. I believe Mr. Bell told me that was 6th straight that we've won. That is number 1 in the state. So they're going to come to the Yield Dome and recognize Clay City, do the award ceremony. So that'll be on January 29th. Tentatively right now, January 23rd will be homecoming. That is a tentative date depending on what color status we're in. If we happen to be in red, that will be postponed to Friday, February 12th. And then, like I say, again, boys senior night will be Friday night, and girls senior night, where the parents walk out and they have the ceremony before the varsity game, will be January 26th. The parade once again will be for the girls Friday night, but their actual senior night with parents and all that during the game will be January 26th. We've also got starting lineups here for Clay City. Clay City will be starting 4 guards and a center. First guard is a sophomore, Levi Adams. Second guard is Riley Myers. He is a senior. Or no, he's a...
Yeah, I think you
I'm
got the
looking at
numbers and the grade mixed up.
Numbers and... Okay, let me try that again. Levi Adams, a guard. He's a senior, number 10. Riley Myers, he's a sophomore, number 12. Another guard, Grant Horton, number 14. He's a senior. And the final guard, Nolan Harris, number 22, also a senior. And in the middle, Jace Jackson, the center, number 50, and he also is a senior. Got about 7 minutes yet till tip-off, so we'll run through some commercials and be back with the tip.
I think we're back. We had some technical difficulties.
Second second, facing number 44, Grant Horton.
I think the Eels are working the ball a little better now. They've got, I think that last possession we had at least 6 or 7 passes, a few screens, moving the ball a little bit. Eels in a 2-3 zone here now.
All right, back here at Bloomfield, halftime here at the Glover Gymnasium. Eels are trailing by 13. Bloomfield with 33. Clay City 20. I think we had a good effort first half. A few things I need to work on in the second, but Jason Senders here sitting beside me. Had a little technical issues there. We're trying something different, see if this will work. So if it's working, you might comment in Facebook or whatever, let us know. If not, let us know that too, so we can try something different. Try to bring you the second half of this game. All right, back here at Bloomfield, here for the start of the second half. Like I say, Eels trail by 13. Jason, some thoughts on the first half?
Well, you know, that first half we just was going too much one-on-one, or first quarter was going too much one-on-one. I think that second quarter after that little screaming match Coach Ames gave them down there a little bit ago, you know, they got to playing pretty hard, flying all over the floor and you know, getting with the program. Looks like they're moving pretty good now. I mean, it's a matter of just making a run here. Yeah, Bloomfield's going to work the ball hard. I mean, we're going to have to make a decision to play some tough D and get some stops and get some rebounds and get back into this. Can't give up offensive rebounds, I can tell you that.
Yeah, that kid's good on one shot, and you don't want to give him two.
Just another unforced turnover down there. Now we're on a, you know, come out of it up to.
That was wow.
I wasn't quite sure how that was going to play out.
I'm not sure how he hit the backboard. Nice take there by Grant Horton. Drove the foul. He'll go to the line shooting one. Old-fashioned three-pointer.
He gets that headband adjusted just right. Gets that hair looking like his Grandpa John. He'll sink these free throws. We'll make it happen here.
Nice strip there by Horton.
Don't force it here. I tell you, he plays awful hard.
Number 30, Bailey Grab, shooting 2 for Clay City.
We had a stretch in the second quarter where we had a lot of bench players out there, and they really kind of got us going. I think we went on about a 6-0 run there, and right before the half, Bloomfield put a little run on themselves. But I mean, you know, we're playing pretty hard now, and we're getting with the program.
Yeah, I think most of that first half, we weren't down any more than 10. Like I say, it got a little more there right before halftime, but
I'm sure at some point here we're going to have to, you know, we're going to have to get fresh legs in, and you know, the whole idea is to play as hard as you can by the time you're in there. Yeah. Riley Myers for three. That's a good pass. Good penetration and kick out.
Clay City's been shooting pretty well from behind the arc there. About all game.
I know Zach Swearingen come in. He had a couple big back-to-back three-pointers to give us a 6 points on that 8-0 run.
Clay City number 44, Grant Horton.
Foul there on Grant Horton. That'll be his third foul.
Checking in for Clay City number 24, Zach.
Got to get some stops here. We just got to get some stops. You know, Bloomfield's got so many guys out here that can, you know, that's a weapon offensively. I mean, it's a pretty good test here for us to D everybody up. There's Zach Swearingen with another three. He's kind of had that backwards run shuffle, you know. Feeling good. That was my biggest problem when I played, Brad. You hit a shot, and then you got to come back and play defense again.
Number 50, Jason Jackson. Bailey Grab, one more free throw.
Now we cut it to H here.
In for Bloomfield, number 23, and Stump.
I think if we can get it down to 4 or 5, you know, maybe that'll get us enough lift to get where we need to be. We just got to work hard, get it down to 4 or 5, and that was a good little move. Nolan Harris with a block shot.
Gotta like the effort by the boys. Everybody's diving after balls. It's a real good effort.
You get to playing so hard, and you on both ends of the floor, and then you try to do, you know, more than you're capable of doing, and you know, you got to give what you got to take what the defense will give you.
It's a nice
See,
look
just
there
like
by
that
Harris.
right there. Coach Ames wants to talk about it. He cut it to 7. I will tell you this, Brad. The first game me and Ames ever coached together was at Eminence. And, of course, you know, I work a job. Them guys are teachers, you know, so I didn't have anything to eat. So we get to Eminence, and they're cooking out. They got all these hot dogs, and they're cooking out. And we go in the gym, and we come back out, and I thought, man, I'm going to get me a couple of those hot dogs, stick them in my pockets, take them in and get something to eat. We was getting ready to go out, and they all look at me and said, "What's that smell?" I said, "Man, I got hot dogs in my pockets." You know, that kid's got to eat. That's just part of it.
Priorities is what that is.
I don't think he was near amused about it as what I was. See if we can get a stop here. We can get a couple buckets here, get a couple stops. Attaboy. I tell you, we are really moving well. Really moving well.
Checking in for Bloomfield, number 40, Peter Combs. Wake up!
Long rebounds. Got to get somebody back. We're scraping the paw, and we just, you know, we get to where we're.
Checking back in for Bloomfield, number 23.
You know, you kind of put that much effort in, and I know we don't have game legs yet, so, you know, it's fun to watch these guys get after it like they are. You know, Bloomfield's getting after it defensively. I mean, they're just about in every passing lane. And big rebound by Jace Jackson.
Rebound there, yeah. 3 minutes left to go here in the third period. Foul there on the shot.
Foul play city number 22.
Foul's on Harris. That'll be his third.
I think that kid was just a little bit too wide open there.
Checking in for play city number 2, Elliot Rogers. Peter Combs, one more free throw.
Let's go, Purple!
I thought he was going to take that, Brad.
That was a Jason Sanders three-pointer, wasn't it?
I think he wanted to. I'm probably afraid Beth would yell at him. I'll tell you, he's hit 4 threes tonight. I think he's 4 for 5 if I'm correct. There we go. Nolan Harris rips it out of there. Let's see if they go back to him or not. See if we can get him the ball over here. I'm sure Bloomfield's going to close the gap here a little bit. This is a huge possession. You know, this is the closest we've got, you know, since early in the game. You know, we can get it under 5 here. It's going to be tremendous. See what kind of energy that gives us.
What were we, 13 down there halftime, something like that?
Yeah.
See how cut it to 5? Minute 41 left to go here in the third.
You know, I think Bloomfield's a little winded too. I mean, I can only imagine how winded I'd be if I was playing defense like those guys are.
Makes me tired just watching them.
Get in there. Good strong move by Riley.
Bloomfield number 20, Brett Sherrard, shooting 2 for Clay City, Riley Myers.
You always worry about, Brad, you always want to worry. Parents don't bother me. Grandparents, they're the ones you got to worry about. They're fierce. Huge possession here. Huge defensive possession. Whoa. Good hustle. Take care of the ball here. Let's see, we got Riley Myers in. You've got Rogers, Jace Jackson, Patterson's in, and Swearingen.
That's a pretty young lineup.
But, you know, I knew he'd have to use fresh legs. You know, Coach James is, you know, you got to have fresh legs in there to play defense. And they're playing defense. So, I mean, you know, you're burning all that energy. Get in there.
Nice rebound there. And a putback and a foul.
That was a huge rebound. Went up with authority. It's a 2-point game, Brad.
Yeah. 46 seconds left to go here in the third. Chance to cut it within 1. Nice.
Get there.
Nice look underneath.
There it is again.
There it is.
It's tie game.
Tie game.
I don't know about that call, but I don't want to be classified in the same class with Rodney Smith and Shane Wireham.
Just keep your mouth shut, won't you? Bloomfield going to hold the ball here.
Not a bad idea for us to back off for a second, just get some rest. I mean, if they want to hold it, let them hold it.
Yeah.
I'd say this is a pretty huge stop right here. They're bringing in their former Jimmy Chitwood here.
Definitely going to have to watch that inbound pass underneath right here.
That's pretty good effort.
Yeah, it was a heck of a third period there for the Eels.
I tell you, they're scraping and pawing. They're all over the place.
Checking in for Bloomfield, number 22, Ryan.
Pockets and stinking up something.
How sad is it whenever the people that are listening are sitting at the game watching the game?
I don't know.
It's just how entertaining me and you are, I reckon.
You know, you said it earlier, Brad. I mean, you guys have done such a great job, and I mean that. I mean, everybody's been so impressed with it, but you guys are so good that people don't even want to come to the game anymore. They just want to watch you guys.
Well, I don't know about that, but it's been fun. I'll have to say, I've been having a blast. That's for sure.
It sure beats watching Chopped or
Chip and Joanna Gaines rebuild a house in 15 minutes.
something like that.
Checking in for Eagles, number 42, Roman Shaw.
You know, every possession's important here. Every possession. Looks like we're in a 3-2 zone. Can't let them drive the gaps. That's a heck of a move. I can't fault the defensive effort there. It's like a freight train coming in there.
Looks like Bloomfield's adjusted and put the Graff kid there on Swearingen after he hit those 3-pointers.
Yeah, they're probably gonna. You know, I think, like I said, he was 4 for 5. You know, Swearingen was. So I mean, I know they're gonna make adjustments and get over on him. This could be a 5-point swing here. I mean, that's how important every possession is, taking care of the basketball and being strong with it. Somebody called timeout.
I was going to say.
30-second timeout, Bloomfield.
Yeah, I think Coach Neal thought he was going to fall out of bounds, so he called timeout, and then that was right before he seen his players alley-oop one. One thing I will say about Bloomfield, they haven't been coming around with any drinks or popcorn or anything.
No.
Clay City takes care of their people, you know what I'm saying?
That is right. That is one of the perks to broadcasting, I guess, is free drinks. So you got to look at everything that you're getting. All right, back after the timeout. 6:37 left to go here in the game. Eels trail by 4.
Now we're still in this 3-2 zone. That's great defense. Force the turnover. I don't know about you, Brad, but when he comes in there like that,
You got to give Jace Jackson credit there. He stood his ground, went straight up, didn't leave his feet, and drew that turnover.
just like right there, we tried to force it in the middle instead of just making that easy pass over to the side, so we can kick it there and then kick it up line. It's all about playing, getting experience, and knowing your teammates.
And this team here has only had, his 4th game, I believe. So not a lot of practicing. They've been quarantined there before Christmas, over the holidays. So
that was a great kick right there. Looks like we're going to have an off-the-ball foul. I'm assuming
it'll be on Nolan Harris, I believe.
We get the 3-pointer.
3-point basket is good.
That's his 4th, unfortunately, isn't it?
Yeah. I believe that will be his 4th.
Now me, Brad, back in the day, you got to look and see where the referee is if you're going to shove somebody over.
He is fouling without getting caught.
Number 20, Sherrard, I remember when his dad played. He was a heck of a player. We're hanging pretty tough here. I was going to say, a little shot to the mouth there.
Foul moves on number 4, Nathan Dean.
That's going to put the Eels in bonus.
Shooting 1 plus the bonus for Clay City, number 44, Grant Horton.
Horton will go to the line shooting 1 and 1. Free throw shots are going to be huge now going down to the end of this game. Eels cut the lead within 1.
Big stops here, big stops.
Way to cut that baseline off. That's a good move, though.
2 points, Malin Grant.
A heck of a move.
Trying to force that middle.
That's a good take.
Nice take there by Horton. Timeout Clay City, 4:41 left to go in the game.
Full timeout called by Clay City.
All right, back here at Glover Gymnasium. Eels within 3, 4:41 left to go here.
Our kids have played really hard. I mean, especially the last second, third, fourth quarter here. I mean, we've played hard. I tell you, we're rotating well on defense. I mean, that was a rifle of a pass down there, and Jace Jackson deflected it out of bounds. That's great defense right there.
Checking in for Bloomfield, number 23, Hayden Scott.
Go purple.
The Eels working the ball pretty good here. Being pretty patient, taking care of the ball. Three-pointer up, no good. Man, oh, he missed it.
Bloomfield, number 11, Christopher Boyle.
Foul on Bloomfield there.
Bloomfield, number 30, Bailey Red.
That'll be on number 11, Royal, for the Cardinals. That'll be his 5th. Levi Adams at the line.
Levi's got a nice shot. Nice and smooth. I jinxed him.
Yep, that's the curse of the broadcaster. I was going to say that we've done a pretty decent job shooting free throws tonight, but I didn't want to say it because normally that means they're going to miss the next one.
We got 3 minutes to go here. I mean, we're down 2 points. We've got to get stops here. I tell you, we're looking, we're flying around. To the post.
Good job, boys. Good job.
Yeah, everyone's moving well on those cross-court passes.
Got to stay focused here, you know, especially when it's been over a minute now.
Foul on Swearingen, that'll be his 5th. He'll come out of the game. Harris in for him.
Four-point game here.
Timeout Bloomfield. 2:13 left to go here in the game.
I think Bloomfield's in their 3-2 zone also here, trying to cover the wings.
Timeout there by Coach Ames. 1:23 left to go here in the game. All right, back after the timeout. I don't think Coach Ames, everyone was just kind of passing the ball around and weren't really going anywhere, so called timeout there.
You know, we held the ball about 40 seconds there. I know he wants a good shot, and we want a good look, and got a turnover there. Bloomfield's going to work the ball. They're either going to get a layup or shoot some free throws here. I don't think that's who he was wanting to foul.
I don't think so. I'm going to assume he's probably leading Bloomfield in free throw percentage.
Well, this is all a learning process. You know, like I said, they've only been at it about 3 weeks here. So, I mean, every move they make is just going to make them better, you know, especially as well as they play tonight. They're just going to continuously to keep getting better.
Checking in for play city number 10, Levi Adams.
One minute left to go here in the game.
It's a deep three-pointer. I believe that's a foul on Levi Adams.
Play city number 10, Levi Adams. Shooting one close to bonus for Bloomfield. Ethan Dean.
Got about 35 seconds here, and the Eels are down 8. Strong move by Riley. Myers won't go.
for Bloomfield, Ethan Dean.
Oh. Well, that's the way it's going to end up, Brad. 62-53.
I think Coach Ames got to be pretty excited about the play of his boys tonight. A lot of heart, like I say, a lot of aggression and going after balls and things like that. I would think that's what you want to see as a coach.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the way we was playing defense, and we're not talking, just 4 or 5 kids. I mean, we went about 10 kids deep there, and you take kids out and put more kids in, you keep the same intensity level up. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
And, I know the last couple times I've watched these guys, they share the ball so well, and they're so much fun to watch. I mean, they're just going to keep getting better. The more strength and the more their legs get underneath them, I would think, of course we're partial, but I would think Bloomfield's sitting back in their locker room tonight thinking, wow,
Oh yeah, I think we definitely made an impression. There's a couple internet sites, had us, what was it, 71-34 is what they thought the score was going to be. So, yeah, I would think that definitely got their attention.
We hit some big shots tonight, and I know we haven't looked at scoring, but I mean, they shared the wealth pretty well. We rebounded the ball, except for the first quarter. We kind of had that look in our eye to where we wasn't moving very well and this
Right.
and that. But man, ever since the second quarter hit, I mean, these guys were rolling, and I enjoyed watching tonight. Now, this is the first in-person boys game I've seen. So
Yeah, this be the second one for me, but they did a real nice job down there at Washington Catholic, and then, like I say, come back to play these guys this tough. That's got to be a huge momentum booster going into the next game. Next game be Friday night. I don't even know. Do you know who they play Friday night? I don't even know who they play Friday night. But anyway, they'll be back at home. I think that'll be the first home game. So I know Coach Ames was real excited to get home and play a home game. So normally in a normal year, you probably already played 10 or 12 home games, but this will be the first one. So I'm sure they're looking forward to that. And we'll go to break here, go to some commercials. Coach gets done talking to the boys. Maybe we can get him up here and do a little post-game interview. And so we'll be back after these messages.
Hey, we're back here at Bloomfield. We're here with Coach Ames. Coach, heck of a game. You sure rocked John Harold's tonight.
Is that so? I don't always pay attention to that, but I don't know what it was. But it was a good, hot, hard SWIAC, game on a Tuesday night down here, a makeup game. I thought we came out and started a little bit slow, but, got our feet under us a little bit. The problem is for us right now a little bit is tonight we're just disappointed with the turnovers. I mean, we almost turned it over 20 times. Bloomfield gets after you. It's hard to simulate that in practice. You know that. It's
absolutely.
Tough. And so the turnovers really hurt us. And but we got after them in the second half. That's one thing about them tonight. People are going to come away and say that was an interesting score. But I did think that after halftime, our seniors came out and played with a lot of energy, and we hit some shots tonight. We scored the other night at Washington Catholic. Tonight was going to be an interesting matchup against a very solid team, well-coached team, and fundamentally sound like all Bloomfield's teams are, to see if we could score a little bit. And Zach Swearingen did a great job coming off the bench tonight for us.
Well, I think he was 4 for 5. Well, 4 for 6 maybe. But I tell you had stretches there where every coach's dream when you got young kids that rise to the occasion and get some stops and get some rebounds and then get some scores on top of that. I told Brad, I said, we're working, scraping and pawing, and we're not talking 5 kids, we're talking 10 deep. So,
well, we got some positive news just to share that. Noah Atkinson might be back, sooner than later, so that's a positive for us. But you're right, because here's the thing: these guys last year, they played behind a lot of seniors and didn't get a lot of varsity minutes, and people were like, they were going to have to play next year. But we felt last year a little bit as a coaching staff to play them together, some on the JV, get them used to each other, and you've got to have at this level, whenever you got to have classes that can play together and put those pieces together. And that's been the hardest thing I know with you guys and us, is just trying to figure out where you're at times, because some kids are going to have good nights and maybe the next night it's not, and because somebody finds out that, hey, you scored a little bit, but we've got to have those 10 guys come in, rotating them in. The thing I've liked so far is they played hard. And I tell them, if you get tired, we got somebody else that wants to play. And, even Blake Patterson came in and guarded a 6'5" kid, in the post, just battling for 4 minutes as best he could. So that was the exciting part of it. But, we're disappointed. Bloomfield hit 7 out of 8 to the end. We didn't score it on any of those. And, that kind of seals the deal.
You get right down there at the end, and you know how it is. Experience is so key. And for your leadership, you still have to have a little bit of heavy legs. There's just, and I tell you, this will be the third game I've seen you guys play, and I love to watch. They share the ball well. They get with the program, and like I said, you're 10 guys deep. So it's been a lot of fun to watch.
I appreciate that. Like you said. The problem with some coaching tonight there at the end, I didn't get them set up in some things we should have ran. We haven't ran them enough. And some of that experience, it shows its head a little bit with them. They kind of forget. We haven't had a lot of reps in practice. When you look at it, and I said the other night, we started after coming back the second time that we had practices with 6 and 7 guys. That was it. And it's just hard to get everybody on that same page, and I've got to do a better job of it. To give ourselves a better chance to win at the end.
Well, I tell you, you did a tremendous job tonight. I didn't read your scouting report, but I know it was just about money tonight. Your defense was great. How many did Graff end up having?
My wife asked if I won the book. I have no idea, but I thought, he's such a good player, and he's so unselfish. Plays hard. He's left-handed. It gives him another advantage. And we were just trying to get in his space to make him have to kick it, and then try to close out a little bit. And Bloomfield is so quick. I don't know what it looks like up here, but down at ground level, it's hard to, like I said, get that in practice. And but we've got to continue to do that. And as I told him when I left the locker room, if we don't come out Friday hungry and to prove that we can do this back-to-back nights, that's where you get better. We'll see if we can have some growth Friday night. I appreciate people watching and everything you guys do. And I think you guys are on the air maybe Thursday. I think you guys have
Yeah, I
pretty
think they
good-
got us Thursday down here.
Yeah, it's senior night, so be ready for that.
Oh, yeah.
But, I appreciate you guys coming. We got a lot of things to work on, and hopefully throughout the year we can get there and stay safe out there and, and keep playing. And, like I said, we appreciate it. We got some things to work on. I'll do a better job getting them ready, but, they're working at it. I will tell you that. I've enjoyed practice. They do work, and as some of our coaches said, that's our highlight of the day is going to see these guys at practice. So.
Right. Well, my last question is, I've heard some rumors on the street as far as next year. Are you going to go exclusive Fila's next year? I've heard this.
Well, I would, but they only supply contracts so much within a region, and there's a guy from Corey. He's the Fila rep, so we cannot get on that market. So we're out of it. So unless he kind of gets out of the Fila market, but he's the mayor of Corey, so I can't tell him to get out of it.
That's exactly right.
All right.